Hello everyone, this is Taryn with Wonderfully Made Handcrafting, and I'm so excited to show you the new kit from By the Well for God called Fear the Lord. Now this is an amazing devotional, and it's going to transition us so well from summer to fall with the woods and mountain theme. So let me start opening this up for you. So let's start off with the kit itself. So this is the Fear the Lord kit, and it comes on pre-sale for $22.50, and what comes in it is so worth it, guys. So first off, we have the devotional. This is the most important part of their kits. Now, By the Well for God does a 14-day devotional. The thought behind it is that you would do reading one day and then journaling the next day. If that works for you, go ahead and do it. What I end up doing a lot of the times is reading through the whole devotional first in one sitting. I take a couple hours to just kind of sit down and read it and look at the Bible verses and stuff. And then I will go through and star the ones that I really felt the need to journal. And so that is how I work through it. And then I go through it again throughout the month as I'm working through my journaling. So this is called Fear the Lord, obviously. The little intro says, the call to fear the Lord is common refrain throughout the Bible, but is this a call to be afraid of God, or is it something else? Someone who does not follow Christ and lives counter to his teachings does indeed have reason to be afraid. In this case, they should fear him who can destroy both soul and body in hell. Matthew 10:28. These are eternal consequences. Yet let us look at Abraham, a man who was faithful to God's calling. After being called by God to offer the life of his own son, God stayed his hand with the words, "Do not lay your hand on the boy or do anything to him, for now I know that you fear God." Genesis 22:12. So we know we can see the fear of God carries a sense of unfailing trust in God. So anyways, this is written by Tom, Lori's husband, and it talks about throughout the whole devotional about how we can fear the Lord as Christians. So definitely a good study to go through in our season of life right now. And so yeah, I can't wait to read through this. So as we get through the rest of the kit, let me get it all out for you. Oh, I missed the little pin. Okay, so here we go. Here we start with the little pin that comes with the By the Well for God kit. So you can put these on little tabbies or put them on a backpack. My kids love these. And then we have the little tabbies that come with the verse, Exodus 20:20. Now you can take these apart and like deconstruct them and use them in different ways in your Bible journaling. That's often what I end up doing. But you can just also just clip them on your Bible journaling pages or in your journal or in your devotional. Okay, we'll go with the stickers next. So you have 3 different sheets of clear stickers. So first off, we have the florals. Then we have some like abstract mountains and kind of cool watercolor-esque things on there. And then you also have your washi strips. What I really love this month is these little sayings. I think they will be so good to use in journaling. I will probably stick these on some white paper and just fussy cut them out. I just think they're so beautiful. So you have your clear stickers, excuse me, and then you have also your alphabets. So you have your alphabet, and then you also have your numerical stickers. Now they do have an outliner stamp set that you can use to outline these with some stamping ink, but you can also do that with a pen if you're really careful, but I'm never careful enough to do that. Next, we have your journaling cards. Now, look at how beautiful these are. And I love that they're blank on the back side, so you could just use the back side if you wanted, or if you want to put the verse on your page, or stick this in your mirror in your bathroom to work on memorizing these verses. That would be an awesome thing as well. And look at this, guys. I'm so excited about the colors and watercoloring look in this kit. This is the back side, and then we kind of have an abstract one, and that's the back side of this one with the mountain. You also have Daniel Smith watercolors. Now, I didn't have a chance to swatch these out yet, but I do know that this iridescent Aztec gold is beautiful. And also, I can't wait to see this maroon. And the serpentine genuine is a Primatech color, and I can't wait to see this one. This is one of the ones that's on my list to pick up in a big tube. You have your kit sticker for Fear the Lord. And then you have your stamp set in these amazing new stamp pockets. So these are meant to be trees, like peeking out behind a piece, like if you were to layer them behind a piece of paper like this, you could color them green, watercolor them in. I think they would look really cool. Lori also said you could possibly put them together and make like your own tree, but I think this is really fun. You have this cute little mouse and a bear. And these I think will be really fun to use. Okay, so now we jump into the die cuts. Now the die cuts are always one of my favorite things. So you have this, ooh, and I didn't know there's two pieces. And you can kind of spread this out. My mom used to make bows for wreaths with this stuff. So this is a cool little texture that they added to the kit this month. And then you have some beautiful scenes. Let me get the other ones. There's this one. Ooh, I really like this one. These are gonna be so fun to layer in Bible journaling. I almost imagine like a waterfall in this one. Is there any more scenes? Here's like a little bit, one that has some gold lining in it, almost a little bit abstract. But then you have definite abstract ones like this and this. And this one with the tree stump, that's really cool. Oh, and there's another scene. And then you have a bunch of florals. So you have one like this, like last month, where you could tuck it behind something. Some normal florals. Here's another abstract one. A gold tree. A couple of tabbies. So you could add these anywhere. I love this pink one right here. A couple more florals. And then I'm really excited about these this month, guys. So By the Well for God, it just got a corner rounder, and so they use that to create these library cards. So you have like a dusty rose, a grayish blue, yellow, blue, and gray. And they're really thick cardstock, so that will be perfect for sending, like you can even tape it on a piece of paper, and put it through your typewriter. That's what I do. I know some people have trouble with sending stuff through your typewriter. I don't know. I have a vintage typewriter, so it kind of takes anything. I don't know. It takes thicker pieces of paper, so it's easy to tape something on a piece of paper and then roll it through. So I guess you'll just have to check on your own typewriter if that stuff would work. Okay, so now we're going to jump into some of the extras that come with the kit, or not come with the kit, are added bonuses that you can add. We have these word flashcards. Now, these have been an absolute hit, not only with me, but with a bunch of By the Well for God followers. I can't wait to look at these words and find ways to put them into my Bible journaling pages. And you can also use them after you go through a kit if you haven't used them all. We've been going through as our homeschool has started a little bit, and looking at the verse and why this word matches with the verse. So that's a really good way to use those after they are already done with your kit. Now, these are called field cards, and I love them. You have a blue, a pink, like a light dusty pink, and then a sage color, and then this kind of almost like a lilac or a light lilac purple. Let me see if I can show you the colors a little better. So you have that dusty rose, sage, blue, and then that pinkish purple right there. And the back sides of them, some of them are blank, and then some of them have lines. So these are great if you want some solid colors of paper as well to use to match the kit. I find that sometimes if I don't use the journaling cards as journaling cards, I can use the back side to die cut out of or to stamp on. So those are some great things to pick up. You also have your tile alphas. Now this month they have like a watercolor wash almost to them. I'm really loving this green right here. Let me get this out. Okay, so you have the like light green, then you have like a bluish gray, this pink, and then two different blues in the back. So those are your tile alphas. Those are a staple for a lot of people. They're fun to use. And also as well, the clear alpha stickers. And these also have that lovely watercolor look to them. And like I said, you can use the outline stamp if you have that in your stash. I think they had it in stock a couple weeks ago, so double check. I will try to find out and put it down below if it is available. So you have all these colors. This is totally my thing right here, and this one. And then you have a gray, which is cool. And then this one's like a gold. It has a really cool texture, and I'm not sure if you can see it. And then this right here, this like burgundy almost. I love this one. So those are clear alpha stickers. And then we have probably my favorite thing that they've added within the last couple kits are these labels. I think they started them in December and they slowly transitioned into like more plain labels. And actually in, let me grab it real quick. In the printables that you could purchase, they have minis. And so see how they're a little bit smaller. I can't wait to use those as well. But let me show you these ones right here. So again, you have a watercolor theme on some of these, like this one. Look how beautiful that is. And then you have this gold with that texture, again, same as that clear alpha. And then a light blue, a dark blue, and a teal. Oh, the teal is what we started with, sorry. Okay, let me see what else we have here. Let's do the paper next. So I get the 6x8 paper, but you can also pick up a 6x6 paper if you don't need the whole 6x8. They are double-sided and have a really, really good quality paper. Let me move this out of the way. So the first one we have is like little animals with a watercolor background. Oh, it's little trees, like watercolor trees in the background. I just noticed. So you have watercolors, and then you have this beautiful plaid. This, I wish I could get a whole stack of paper of. I love this plaid, and I'll be using it a lot. You also have this ombre, like a sunset almost. And then this kind of a dusty, I don't know what kind of color I would call it. I don't know. It's kind of like a mauve and dusty rose and burgundy all together, but I think this will be really fun to use and stamp on. You have these florals with some pinstripe. This one's different. So these are all watercolors of those deep colors of the kit. And then a teal background. Then you have this. Oh, this is so cool. I love the mountains. And then look at this gingham. I'm so excited about this one as well. Some florals. And this is like a sweater paper. So this will be really cool to use as well. And then some purple. And then like a diamond shape. Also, I just realized, I think those are trees watercolored in the background, which is kind of cool. I never realized that before. And then you have this beautiful like woods paper. And then the tree stumps in the background. So those are the papers that come if you order the paper pack. And then let's talk about the stamp sets real quick. Let's do stamp sets. Okay, so first off, we have a Malachi Alpha. This is a 6x8, so they are rather large. And I think bold titles are the best kind of titles. So this is why I love the 6x8 stamp sets for alphabets. Alphabets are my go-to. Like if I only have money to buy one thing, I'm going to get an alphabet. I think they're just so versatile. And this one's really cool because it kind of looks like the Hebrew alphabet, has that kind of flair to it. They also had a sunflower one, which is so pretty. I can just imagine things peeking out behind, like layering pieces like that. That is just gorgeous. And just making a statement piece with this one, this would also be a really pretty card. So don't be afraid to use your stamps that you get from By the Well for God for cards or scrapbooking. There's so many different things. Also, I'm thinking about using these little leaves as just leaves peeking out of clusters. That would be a cool idea as well to use those. So that's called Sunflower. Then we have Majestic Mountains. We kind of have that tree theme as well, like the main stamp set had, but this one is full and put together. So this would be cool to watercolor, just like doing the smushing technique behind it. You also have these beautiful mountains with birds, and this I love, guys. I think this will be so cool to layer one on top of another and kind of get a layered gradient tree look behind it. Okay, guys, this is my ultimate favorite. Sorry, it was in upside down. This is called Forest Path. And Lori was talking about how you could even make this a river if you wanted to. But I love this one. I think it'll be really fun to use. I have some ideas, but I'm not sure if they'll work. So I'm going to check on that first, and you'll have to watch my process videos to see if that ends up happening. But I love this one. Sometimes you get a better impression with a stamp positioning tool with big stamp sets like this. But you can also get a larger stamping block. Both of those would work. My stamp block that is larger just is a little wonky, so I get a better impression with the stamp positioning tool usually. Now you have Forest Friends. My kids are going to scream when they see this. They love cute little animals, and I think this will be awesome. I love the bunny and the little fox or coyote. And this tree stump is really cool. These have little abstract elements where you can make your own kind of scene with those. Also a little circle. But yeah, I think these are really cool. And then Scribble Chat Bubbles. I know a lot of people were really excited about this when I did my Instagram story. These are great to add little, you could even make an animal talk if you wanted to. But I think these are really cute and fun and so versatile to use in different scenarios with Bible journaling or in cards or whatnot. So Scribble Chat Bubbles is another one. But you also have your journal set. So I picked journal set 2 because I just love the gingham and the mountains. I think it's so beautiful. They also had a different journal set with journal set 1 available. I love these little notebooks. I use them for everything. I use them for sermon notes or for devotional notes. I don't usually Bible journal through them, but I know a lot of people do, and that's an awesome way to get into Bible journaling without starting in your Bible if you're concerned about that. But I use them for everything. And then we also have mountain range, guys. This is going to be so fun to use a texture paste or grit paste through. I cannot wait to see how this takes some texture paste. I'm really excited about it. So anyways, this is called Mountain Range. You could also use inks through it by just dabbing some ink through it. It'd be really cool to make a gradient of different colors, even brighter colors or neutrals with this stencil as well. I'm going to just show you real quick. This is a little goodie bag that comes in your kit. Now, if you spend over $37, then you get a little extra goodie. Now, I got this owl, which is adorable. I love this owl. But you're not guaranteed to get this specific stamp. It just matters of what they have on hand. And they do keep track of what you've already gotten if you order through your account from By the Well for God. So make sure you order through your own account. And but yeah, you may not get this exact owl, but you always get something really fun. You also get 2 other tabbies with a verse. And then guys, look at this. These are cute little, almost like the field note journaling cards, but they're larger. And they have like, taught the way of the Lord, experiences of God's goodness, provision, deliverance from trouble, refuge, and prolonged life. Those are so cool. And they do have those rounded edges. I'm sure Tom had fun rounding those edges with his new machine. And then we have little stickers. These are new. It says note. I'm sure you could put like the Bible verse that you were working on. That's really fun. And then you have your thank you card, which has the hashtag that you can follow others who are creating with this kit on it, and a little note from Lori. And then you get a little sneak of next month, guys. Guys, look at this. This is totally my thing. I cannot wait. Look at all these florals. They're beautiful. I think they're going to be so perfect for the beginning of fall. So this one is called Handcrafted, Created for His Purpose. So check out this. This is releasing late September. These are 2 stamp sets that came from By the Well for God. Endurance, which is like a varsity letter one. I thought this was really cute. Like I said, I love big, bold titles, and I think this will have a lot of use. So I picked up this one, and also this one. This has a cute little school bus that I thought would be so fun to make little cards for the beginning of school for my kids. Also, we homeschool, so I don't have any teachers to give cards to, but this would be so fun to create cards for your teachers, cards for the bus driver, little notes to stick in your kids' lunchbox. If you just stamp this on a little card and then put a little note on the back, I think that would be adorable. So I love this. Also, this composition notebook I thought would look really cool with the kit, and just how I don't know, when I think of the woods and mountains and stuff, I think of like taking notes on nature and stuff, and so I thought this would go along with the kit as well. Something that I'm really excited about that By the Well for God just released are these new ephemera packs. This one's Sunflower Harvest, and it has some beautiful little library cards with a little couple touches of the ephemera pieces, little bird, apples, or actually those are pomegranate, I think. And then this orange little library dex card. So they come with those, and then they come with 25 different pieces of ephemera. So you have a bird and just different sunflowers. This is a great layering piece. Look at this beautiful piece. And I love all the little mushrooms. I think those are adorable. But you'll have so many different pieces to use in different Bible journaling pages, or you could create cards with these as well. This is one of my favorites. And look at this little leaf on this toadstool. Beautiful little antique letters looking like a bird. I just think this is the perfect early fall little ephemera pack. So these were just released on By the Wall for God's site. You can definitely pick these up. This one you could put a picture in, or you could put a title. And these are beautiful little framed pieces and a couple of different tags as well. So this is called a Sunflower Harvest. You get all these pieces with it, and there's just so many verses that you could use with this. It's not like you have to use a certain verse to create with this ephemera pack. So definitely go pick this one up if you haven't yet. So if you have not picked up your kit yet for Fear the Lord, I highly suggest you do. This is going to be a wonderful devotional to read through and also to Bible journal. I will end up putting all the links down below for all the extra added goodies and the kit itself. Those are affiliate links if you want to use them. Thank you so much for just sitting here and watching through this unboxing. I hope you follow me on YouTube so that you can see different process videos I have as I work through this kit. You can also follow me on Instagram at Wonderfully Made Handcrafting. I hope you have a wonderful day, guys. Bye.